I made a video not too long ago talking about how I was annoyed that we haven't had a new stand in YBA or Your Bizarre Adventure for 6 months and just gotten a bunch of skins, and I got this DM shortly after. Hey Shelf, recently saw your vid and was wondering what you would add to YBA if you think the devs are being lazy and you think you can do so much better. Well, let's get one thing across. I never said I could do better. I was just annoyed. But as for what I would want to add, a couple things I would want to add, but I'm gonna go get some help from a friend who knows a bit more about the game than me. Hello.
Hi there.
Can you just keep going and I'm gonna adjust your volume.
Okay.
Alright, I had to put you at 200. That's fine. Also, those of you watching right now, because I'm recording right now, by the way, this is Eclipse. If you don't know him,
You probably live under a rock.
no. Okay, somebody's a bit confident in themselves. All right.
No.
Somebody's a bit confident in their popularity. Hold on, we gotta do the thing. We gotta do the make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, thank you. Let's continue. All right, things we want. All right, I'm gonna go first, right? So I think this might be a bit too difficult for the dev team, and I think it's gonna gonna take a lot of time. It's something complicated, but it's something I really want. It's a new stand.
Wow. Whoa, we're really starting off big with that.
I know. It's difficult.
Damn.
It's a tough one. We haven't had one for like 6 months now. It's a doozy, dude. I guess.
Oh, I gotta throw something out here then. So you want new stands? What do I want? Generals? I don't know, man. I can throw something in there. I think they should add another spec. That'd be dope.
A fighting style? Yeah. We haven't had one of those in like 2 years.
And I don't know if it falls into the general category, but good God, Spin needs help. That spec is horrible and nobody uses it.
I forgot that was a thing. I'm serious. I forgot that was a thing.
Bye, have a great time.
I think over the last 3 months of playing YBA, just as a standard, I could probably count on one hand the amount of people that use Spin. Not a great sign.
All right, so this is our first section. Things we want. A general basis. These are, these might be super difficult to do. A new stand, a new fighting style, and maybe some new things for Spin. That would be nice.
I think we're really setting the bar high here.
I know, this is going to be pretty difficult. This might take another year for an update to come out.
Yeah, year and a half. I think that's a reasonable assumption.
Next section, specifics. Oh, I gotta bold it. I think I'm gonna get one thing first. Please. Right. I don't know how you feel about this. I don't really use Vampire a lot, and I know you played the game a lot more than me, but I know it's canonical, but I don't understand why vampires take twice as much damage from Hamon.
Facts. I agree. Yeah, it's really dumb.
From a balance perspective,
breaks the spec.
From a balance perspective, it's really so bad, and it de-incentivizes the reason for using Vampire at all, because everybody uses Hamon basically.
That's definitely not true anymore.
Not anymore. Maybe changes
now. But even still, like the fact that there's like a rock paper scissors where if you run into Vampire and you're using Hamon, you just win.
Yeah, I know, right?
First 6 times and they die. So in a sense, fun fact, I don't know if you know this, they actually did buff Vampire versus Hamon. They made it so that the ultraviolet resist nodes make it so you take less extra damage, but I'm not sure if it gets all the way down to 1-to-1, and if it doesn't, it should, because if you put all those points into sunlight resistance, you should not be taking extra damage from Hamon. It's really dumb. That was kind of the balance of those specs into the gutter.
Well, you told me you have a lot for this section. Let's get on with it.
I have a bunch. Yeah, all right. So, number one thing that I want them to fix or change, Silver Chariot Requiem. The entire god thing. Good God, why? A second barrage, a frame 1 counter that reverses all your moves that you can act during, and a time stop that has no damage cap on it. What were they thinking? Like, what is this? In my video, I did a test, and against someone with full boxing passives, it does 211 damage if you do the full Conqueror's Will combo with boxing.
Oh my gosh.
People have like 220 health at max vitality, and that's with max boxing passives. That'll just one-shot you if you're using any spec that isn't boxing. It's whack. SCR needs to get gutted. See ya.
Now I don't know about you, but I'm a boxing man. Like that's the only fighting style I use.
Boxing.
So do you think boxing needs a nerf? Like the amount of HP and defense you get. I mean, I'm happy when I use it, but I think it's a bit much.
Better in line now. I think it was. I actually thought they made. I initially thought the change they did where they just removed the one extra health node wasn't. I thought that was just not going to do anything, but I think it reasonably did. And I honestly would say that I think that Haman and boxing are in pretty even playing field.
Okay.
But everything else is not. And I think it would make more sense to bring everything up to the level of those two specs, since people already like using them, instead of nerfing boxing down in line to the other one. How about, here's a mind-blowing thing, skins that are merit-based, and you actually have to earn instead of RNG.
That's actually good. That's a good one.
Mind-blowing. Anyways, I got my big list here. I could just do speed round since.
Let's go for it.
All right, so rage bar is vanishing. This is something that flies under the radar a lot, but your rage bar on rage stands sometimes just disappears for literally no reason. Also, the Zappelli NPC for level 25 that's in the sewers for level 25 to 30 literally vanished one day and has never returned. Why? I have no idea. For some reason, if you dash into like leg-high objects, it shoots you into the sky. That's really annoying in main game. Tusk's nails just like barely function. You fire them and they get stuck on each other and freeze midair. Time stops knives have not worked for months and months and months and months. It has to be upwards of 8 months now. And the final one on here is vampire subspecs, vamp boxing, vamp pluck, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's all I got.
I learned a lot of things about the game today.
None of them good.
Yeah. Well, Eclipse, I really appreciate you coming on, helping me out. This video would have been much worse if you weren't on here, so really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to Eclipse if you play YBA, which, like, I don't know, there's probably like 70,000 people playing it right now, so probably do. But yeah, I mean, that's a good question. How did the update we both dislike get like 70,000 players?
Because it works, man.
It just works.
It's kids. They're like, skins, gotta buy them. It works.
Ah!